Everyone from Ausby Drone. I'm Greg and this is a little bit unusual today. I'm currently in a car park at Sydney Airport. Normally I'd be at home in my studio broadcasting from there, but unfortunately that was not to be today. So the reason why I'm here instead of in the studio is pretty simple. Unfortunately, the internet at my home has stopped working. No internet means no stream, means no show. Yeah, hi Sky Pilot, nice to see you there. So at 4 o'clock this morning, or actually 4:30 in the morning, that's when it died, that's when it went down. Hi Artco, hi Zebmeet. And as a result, I just said to myself, nah, no internet, I'm just going to go and do something else. And I'm going for retail therapy. I'm going shopping with my wife today. I'm in a windy area. I probably should get out of the wind so you don't hear that on the microphone, but let's try and do that. You want to say hi to my wife? That's my wife over there. She's sitting around. We're going to go shopping, as I said, in a couple of moments. We'll bring my wife over here and we can have a twosome. She wasn't expecting that. So, yeah, the internet at home died. To get hotspot onto the Wirecast rig and all of that kind of stuff is possible, is doable, and it's a lot of pain. So rather than do that, I said, no, let's just have a relaxing day today. And we're gonna, like I said, have retail therapy by the last minute gift or two. Happy Christmas, Chris. Thank you. You'd like a magic zoom. A magic zoom, is that a disappearing magic zoom? Anyway, since we're not doing the show, let me do a couple of things. I want to talk briefly about the famous Gatwick incident. So this is really bad for the drone community. There's a lot of people talking about it. Pardon me. But instead of being part of the, you know, talking about it, why don't we become part of the solution? I'm thinking to myself, what if every single decent recreational drone pilot went and registered with their local police around the Gatwick airport and said, hey, we're on call. The next time you've got this thing sighted near me, give me a call and I'll go up and I'll go knock the thing out of the sky with my drone. I know everyone else in the drone community, let's say if I was that person who went and knocked this thing out of the sky, everyone else would go and chip in and pay for my new drone. So if you live near Gatwick, call the police, tell them you're available, tell them you're happy to knock it out of the sky and use your legitimate drone to do that. But be on side for that. And share that on social media. Let people know that you're willing to go and be part of the solution and that the average recreational drone user is not part of the problem. So that was one of the news stories for today. We did have a bunch of other stories that we were going to cover, but I'm not going to go into that today. Hi Artco in the background there. Guys, go and check out Artco's channel. He's got some cool stuff happening and yeah, definitely check him out. Hi Chris. What else was in the news? We had some new interesting drones. We had a great guest on today. We got someone from the UK. He was actually going to go and talk about the topic about how to go and deal with Gatwick, but unfortunately, no such thing. Ho, 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 no internet for New South Wales. Damn, I got all Santa Claused up. Yeah, Spike, thank you. Just for everyone who's watching, Spike was going to be our guest co-host today, and he was going to be Santy Spike or Spiky Claus, whichever way you want to look at it. And he was all prepared and ready to go, but unfortunately that's not to happen today. What else? So we had our guest from the UK. He was going to be doing some good stuff, such as life. We were going to have a giveaway today, so that was the final part of that giveaway series of the HTML cloner box and also the drop system that we've been looking at recently. That was going to be given away today as well. We'll put that off until next week. By the way, a few other quick side topics as well. For those of you who watch Ken's stream on a regular basis, Ken, at his last stream, we got a core dump. So all of that information, and the good news is we're going to send that to Wirecast, and hopefully that will prevent his crashes forever and ever. From my side, just to share out of interest as well, all of the buffering, I've actually found, together with a couple of other people, the root cause of that. It's actually a bug in the Apple encoding system. Sorry about the traffic noise in the background. We're actually at Sydney Airport, and over there is General Holmes Drive. It's a major thoroughfare. So we found the root cause of the problem. It's an Apple bug, but there is a workaround that Wirecast can implement to go and fix that problem. We're talking to them about that and many other things about improving the product. Hopefully that will happen in the next release of Wirecast. Anyway, I don't have anything else specific today. Why am I hearing they have no photos of any drones at the airport? Well, there's a bird flying over there. That's something flying at this airport. It's not a drone, but it's a bird flying. I don't know why. There is one video that I've seen taking some video of that particular drone, but it was not close up. There's a lot of people speculating that this is something where there's been a threat made. Speculation that there's been a threat made, and they don't want to go and share that information. That's all speculation. We don't know the truth of that. We'll find out in time. So I'm going to go in a couple of moments. I'll let you guys, if you've got any questions, let me know now. Also, I'm going to do a brief series over the month of January on something totally different. So in case you haven't guessed, I've been learning Wirecast and getting through that process. I'm an IT technology guy from way back, so you know, I put a lot of research into it to try and work out the best way to stream with that software. So I'm going to do a series that I'm going to call Wirecast in the Wild, the good, the bad and the ugly. So if you want to get into YouTube streaming as well, I'm going to go and review how to do that in a really, really good way. But I'm curious, before I go and commit to that, I want to know if you guys think that'd be something interesting for me to cover. If you think it's interesting, then I'll go ahead with it. I think for me it'd be fun. Yeah, Spike just posted a link to someone who was going to be our guest today. Please do go to his channel and check it out. He'll be around next week. So if you do want me to do this Wirecast in the Wild, the good, the bad and the ugly, let me know. And I'll start planning for that. If you've got any other questions today, let me know. If you like what I've been talking about today, give it a thumbs up in the stream. I can only see 2 thumbs up there, and we've got 16 other people. By the way, I did have a look at that software, Spike, and it's okay, but it's not as feature rich as I would like. I need a little bit more for the kind of thing that I want to do. It's good for a basic streaming software though. So 17 people, we got 8 thumbs up. Thanks for that. Anyone else think they want to talk about Wirecast and how to do YouTube streaming? Not that I know everything, but I'll share with you guys what I've learned anyway. One last thing before I go. Please do have a look at last week's show. If you want to win the prize, which is going to be given away next time, make sure you leave a comment in last week's show. All you need to do is to make a comment that talks about 2 of the YouTube channels that were featured in last week's show. If you leave that comment there, then you'll be entered. That's just a quick reminder. We got some pretty bad weather. I can hear a plane going overhead somewhere at the moment, but you can't even see where they are. It's all pretty overcast. Tom's saying something very fishy going on. I'm assuming you're talking about the Gatwick thing as well. Like I said before, If you live in the vicinity and you're watching our show today, go and register with your local police. Tell them you're willing and able to go and launch a drone at short notice, and you're willing to go and take out the enemy. Be part of the solution. But don't go trying to take him out without letting the authorities know. Just let them know that you're on call and available to be part of a SWAT team if you like. There's a guy called XJet, and he's got a channel, and he was suggesting that idea. So register to be part of a SWAT team to go and fix the Gatwick solution. I think that's a really cool idea. Anyway, that's about all for now. Bye from me, bye from Greg.
Bye. And
bye from my wife as well. This is our new producer for the show. She had a good go at it last week, but she's
laughing.
Sophia, our daughter, was absolutely laughing last time because she thinks how good she is at doing all of the vision switching. My wife gave it a pretty good try last week, but she did good considering it was her first time. But she'll be back again on deck next time, and maybe we'll get her on camera a few times more as well. Okay, I'm going to do a last little bit of retail therapy and Christmas shopping and whatnot, so see you next time. Bye for now.
Bye.
Now press that button.